Hello and welcome back to... right. Oh, the HoI4. Sorry, I was just googling the SCH. It's the Shanghai trade sort of agreement. I don't know how to translate it. It's got a Dutch hit, but it's basically Russia and China becoming like more involved as trade partners. So this is the Chinese Cooperation Organization, right? It is at -20 Chinese aggression. Neutral nationalist authoritarian states will take the SF, will join it as full members. So if we can keep our Chinese aggression low, we will. Yes. Okay. So we have now a benefit to keep our aggression levels as low as possible. All right. So I'm gonna try to keep it low. Russian Federation, China has accepted our offer for to conduct military exercises with us. Yes, I think that's fine. We're gonna be like I said, we're gonna be friendly until we decide that it's time for us to you know, we're the economic breadbasket of the world, and that's the point that we're gonna just completely fuck everybody over. Because that seems like the healthy thing to do, right? Who wouldn't agree? Invest a little bit more in... Go get 19 billion. Alright. Kind of funky that I said I wanted to reduce it, so now I'm really investing large amounts in it. So it's that, we're about 300 million. To, and I prefer... let's also invest in Mongolia. I think that might be a good idea. Very cheap, like 16 billion. Well, we'll wait. I'm not gonna borrow all the money that I need to do that. But let's just, you know, maximize investing in our neighbors. Emphasize economic cooperation. Emphasize that one. Yes. So this is just gonna increase China's aggression. So that seems to be not what we want to do. China seizes reins of power over the SCO from Russia. Maybe at some point. But for now, we want to share, we want to cooperate, and we are spending more and more every day on something which I don't know exactly what it is. But we're gaining less and less income. It's a bit annoying. Is it the other 50 million that I borrowed? What we got? Reorganize the government. What? Oh, recognize. No, I'm not recognizing anybody's government. Oh, we recognized Palestine. Alright. Alright, some secrets gonna get stolen, but I think we're working on the research to... Yeah, 76 days to fix that. At least to start investing in some bigger cybersecurity. Now, speaking of encryption, I think... Didn't it say that, like, encryption? Let's see, encryption. Is that what we're looking for? If I can write it correctly. And... There we go. It's literally only here. Great Firewall of China. Gain stability encryption. Research speed will... So it drops our research speed quite significantly. But it will boost our encryption a lot. Plus, it stops dropping support. Alright, so... Some people are joining the initiative. Good. So let's just minimize our aggression levels and... Yes, yeah, sure, we'll have some military exercising with you. Alright, so let's just spread our influence a little bit higher. It seems like we're actually mostly taking away influence from the United States. And not from themselves. That's bad. Probably, I don't... Yeah. Okay, so I had a thought bubble there that might have been not that... Can I just mow through it? You know what? I don't care about them. Let's just, you know, remove them from existence, basically. I need about 62 million. Wow, there is just no infrastructure here. Let's just start with a little bit. Like 21. Let's go. We've got 29 to 21 billion. Let's see. Resource exploits, international investments. So this is actually really starting to pick up. That's good. Alright, so they've become SEO observers. That's okay. So, gift development decisions are twice as effective. Requires crackdown on the 3 evils. Okay, we cannot... Okay. So we could go for equal partners. It's not complete a focus of rival superpower. Huh, interesting. Gains national spirit, Shanghai Corporation Organization member. Alliance to rival NATO. Huh. For now, I think I just want to go and decrease our aggression as much as we can. We're getting 40 giants influence. Holy shit. For now, we'll pick up these 2. This is just... there's something in here that I probably should take a look at. Reach the speed 10% trade deal premium 20 factor retention limit goes up. Okay, but this seems to be something that we want to do. There's some African thing here we can do to keep the aggression really low. Now we need to have the national spirit superpower, and I think we need to be like higher in the thing. I don't know if I want to do that to begin with. Peacekeeping contributions. Like I said, we're gonna be slow about this, right? Play the long con. Like, yeah, I know we're friendly, we're modernizing, we're definitely not being a hostile entity. We're a friendly bunch, right? Stability is still pretty fucking low, though. Article 50 is triggered. I have the money for that, so let's just grant them that build out. Advanced computing and digital camouflage and a lot of other stuff. Alright, cool. So, first things first, I want to get this one going. I want to get these 2 going. It's only 290 days. This started with 400-day researches, and now it's just not that much anymore. Alright, cool. With that done, I don't need counter-terrorist stuff, so that's right. I'm gonna steal some from the Brits as well as invest, but I want to mostly start stealing from, I don't know, the Americans. I think that's gonna be our standard plan. Like, hey, if you're American, we'll be stealing your shit. Alright, so I think next month we'll have enough, yep, to invest a little bit in infrastructure. We've got Edge, which is a shitty browser, which is actually not true. It's it receives a lot of hate, but it's actually not that bad. Encryption will increase our defense against being hacked, as far as I understand it. Let's see. Medium investment cybersecurity just gives us it's just 1% extra encryption. That's it. That's it. That's yes. Just, you know, get in. Let's see. I don't care much for this. This is not important. I don't care much for that. I don't want to buy equipment. I'll have my own equipment. I have other plans here. So this is probably gonna completely explode at some point. Yeah. I don't know how exactly I want to deal with this in the long run. Shit. Let's see. 42% support. That's pretty good. But I'm not gonna do that yet. I still wanna get us up to like 100%. Oh, not 100% influence. I think that's maybe a little bit too enthusiastic about that. But so this will be done. This will be done. Let's get decryption done. I don't know exactly what that does for us, but I think we can do that. And all right, so I need to figure out what I want to do with. Now I don't know if there is something existing right now, as in the. I need to look at, where is it? If there's any... No, it doesn't really grow any proper hostility there, so there's no resistance on the map. How do we permanently fix this issue? Okay, so I'm still gonna finish this first, but I need to... Yeah, this apparently has some influence on that. As far as I can, it's only here. And I might need to do this, but this will decrease their threat by large amounts, but it also decreases their opinion. You know what? I think it's time. Once we finish this, we'll go for proper state atheism and we'll just finish it off. And we'll just get the re-education camps going and get rid of the problem once and for all. In the most uncivilized way to do it. Yeah, can't do much about that. What's that? Steal American state secrets? Oh yeah. Don't mind if I do. Yeek. Probably not the guy you want to steal from, but you know. What you gotta do about it? We gotta get. Okay, we're gonna get that. How is our aggression looking? Let's see. We don't need this for open. Okay, I'm ignoring this right now. This is gonna be solving itself. Why can I not do that? I need... Okay, so... Our aggression still needs to drop a lot lower, but I think right now I have a bigger boot to put down on Islamism in our country. So it does need what? Okay, so somebody is already developing them. There's Tajikistan. Where is that? So they have the modifier that somebody is already. Right, so I think the Russians maybe might have given them some assistance. I don't know. Golden Civil War ends. Can I? Okay, cannot. I cannot. I could build some of there, but that's not really serving the purpose. I built that. Let's see. As long as they don't decline me, I'm good. Alright, Alright, cool. That's that. I can invest a little bit in Hong Kong. Oh, we don't have money anymore. Yes, we'll grant them the bailout. Accrue a little bit of debt, but it gives us a chunk of influence over the country. Just for free. Like, we're 62% influence on them. Now, if I would push this further to, I think about 90, 80% influence, we can puppet them. Maybe I should bring in Mongolia into the fold as a puppet. You know what? Yeah. Let's just do that. It's probably going to cost me a lot of political power, but I think it might be worthwhile. Now, that means that we should also start focusing a lot of our production right now into Mongolia, I think. And I'll grant them the bailout. It's just money. Seems to be making quite a lot of large amount of money. Good. GCC Unity. I think it's also because of the fact that we're now investing a large chunk of money in foreign economies. I think that's starting to pay off. Like, it's a snowball effect. Like, the more you invest, the more money you will get out of it in the long run. So, alright, invest in that one. We're still building that. Yeah, we should probably improve our infrastructure. I'm working on that. Come on, I did already finish that one. Where is it? Cyber warfare. No, I invested already in that one, so... our cyber infrastructure is failing behind global standards. Why is that? Replace substantial cyber, we've got basic. Okay, we'll grant the bailout as well. It's good free investiture. Alright, we can invest a little bit more in Mongolia. That's 37 million. So how... so it is encryption and decryption, I think. So it's mostly over here then, I guess. Alright, anyway, we're gonna... Their opinion might decrease, but their opinion is fucking 0 anyway. So if we can just jump the threat and then build up their opinion, I think we'll be fine. Okay, we no longer get the effect of stolen classified stuff from the UK. Okay. Yeah, if somebody knows how to get that cybersecurity thing running a little bit better, somebody told me that was also partially in here, but I think the only thing I find is with encryption. Maybe if I hover over the... Our systems have a small chance of blocking any cyber attack from fostering our power. Alright, so maybe... Okay, I can invest it in again. Okay. So, because it got cracked. Alright, so okay, this requires me to have modern computer and substantial security infrastructure. Okay. That makes sense to me. 37 billion. I'm not gonna just borrow that out of the bank. I'll just wait for it to do something. We got some low supply stuff going on here. Come on, there we go. Do we know? Doesn't really seem to be a true issue. Now, let's see if it's okay, so we do have a little bit. So we'll up our infrastructure a little bit. There we go. Put it right there. Alright, so multiple by 3. Now actually it's mostly multiplication, so like Kenyan influence is, our Kenyan influence is 21%, so this gets us about 61%. 63. That is true. Yeah, well 57, it's not exactly true apparently, but it is close enough. 62, 63. Yeah, we're gonna get them Somalia. That's a cheap bill out, so we can do that one. Now we are actually accruing debt now. So I might wanna host joint exercise and anti-DTP media campaign. Let me check. So that's the cross-strait relations. South China Sea, I'm not gonna do anything with that. I'm not gonna do much with that. Don't really care much for that one. Neither that one. So it's this one, cross-strait relations. Yes, let's keep that campaign going. Just cost me a little bit of money every so often. We'll lower our growth to stable growth. Lower demand for Chinese goods abroad. 20% chance that nothing happens. So we are just dropped into stagnation. That's bad. We cannot share anything this time. Western popularity, no. We'll take it. Now we are no longer generating as much money as we did because our fucking market crashed as well. It's time for me to start investing back into that again. Crush that one. Alright, so this is gonna cost me a lot if I want to go back to stable growth, which I do want. Because otherwise we'll start accruing up a large chunk of debt, which I don't really want to do. Like the plan is still get up to a trillion, I think, is the investment then in foreign equity assets. Let's see what we have here. Steal American state secrets. Yes, please. Alright. Right. But I think that's important. I don't want to raise taxes if I can. Because I want to use my political power to keep influencing Mongolia. Nah. No, I don't wanna waste anything. I wanna just turn you into a puppet. Sure, get him in. Let's see. We can. So this is just joint exercises, or we're gonna host them, which grants army experience for a couple of days. You know what? Doesn't really seem to be that useful for me right now. That one is though, because if I can invest in our economy, it might be a good idea. And we're almost up to $500 billion in debt. That's not good. Let's see. What does this lead to? This leads to some good stuff, so we'll focus one of them in there. This is not really any of our interest right now. Neither is this. So we're done with these two. Cool. Alright, so we got some better guns, and let's get some better infantry equipment. Like Right, and let's get some better drones. That's already with that. Wow, and we'll next up move into vehicles. No, we still have... I'll get the night vision goggles. Right. This is annoying me. This is genuinely annoying me. Like the fact that we're doing so well. Like we're making a large amount of money and everything like that. And now it's all of a sudden it's like, yeah, we're not. I don't want to go back to fast growth because that seems like ridiculously expensive, even though it's probably for tax-wise pretty good because we get more tax revenue, which we just kind of now missing 10% of our tax revenue, which is fairly important. We also start now accruing debt again, I think. Our expenditure is slightly higher, but I think that's now offset by the fact that we have pretty good daily investment. Alright, so we've got encryption done. Let's get the night vision and goggles. And after that, I probably want to take a look at... So we don't use this. I think we don't use that type of artillery. Probably want to take a look at that at some point. But we are... Our current APCs. Crush the party. Probably should improve the insects. Yep. Yeah, a large amount of political power, but we need to keep that, and we have the internment camps that we're going to push them on them right now. So their threat should have been decreased by quite a large amount. If we go to the... it's not really that decreased. Alright, so... Conduct... Yes, sure. Alright, so... Like, is there a way for us to... Yes. We could also, like this would, let's see, tax revenue minus 20%, minus 15%. This goes also 5% tax revenue. You know what? Maybe instead of just trying to bubble our economy, I should actively start fighting my own corruption. Might not be a bad idea. Ah, fuck, there goes my political power. So is there something in here that fights corruption for me? That's Chinese aggression. Corruption. No. This is, I think, off limits. Yes, because it requires this guy to be the political leader. Right, so maybe we should go and... This just lowers a level of the corruption. Alright, I think that might not be a bad idea to start working around this bit list here and get these two going. Because I think we're also losing a large amount of money. We're losing like 20% of our income currently because we're corrupt as fuck. So getting this to about, let's see. Yeah, getting this to about 4 seems to be acceptable. Because this is a very minor improvement. Right, okay. So good thing for diplomacy. So we get 2 for focus, so that's 1, 2. And then we get 1 for spending. I think we'll be kind of on a good track. Right. I don't know. I might be really like incredibly focused on getting our economy up and running, but I think it's I don't know. It just seems interesting to me. So, you know, don't judge me, or do. I don't know. Might be a thing, like judging people. I don't know what I'm talking about, man. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, cool. Cool. We're still making a little bit of money. So let's invest a little bit in that, reducing our debt, which is good for the long run. This is just joint exercises. I don't care about the joint exercises. That's just, I don't know. Oh, the development there was gone before I could do it. All right, well. All right, so gain some more political power. Got the re-education camps. All right, succession question. This will drop my stability, which is shitty, but it is what it is. But yeah, we could now invest in stable growth if I wanted to. We'll drop another 10% out of it. But I think I want to just first invest once in corruption, and then we'll try to boost our economic growth again. It's expensive, but I'm hoping that with that combined with the 2 folks that we've got here, we can Yeah, we're in the world for anti-terrorism, I think. Oh, this is a lot more confusing and complex than I initially thought that I was doing. It's like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna play the Modern Warfare mod. Just pick a country, take over the world. And now I'm sitting here, 4 episodes in. Haven't fired a single gun, basically, and been spending mostly trying to get myself in an economic stable situation and become a economic superpower. Oh wow, yeah, that's the good shit. That's the good shit. Right, decrease our corruption level. Cool. All right, so that gives us 5%. Yes, look at that. That's a big fucking number. All right, that's just such a difference. All right, so if we wanna go this way, we need to get Boxliai in, which gives us minus construction speed. Hell no. War on crime, which will drop corruption 1 more point. I think I'm gonna go with this because like I said, I want to stick with like historical accuracy as far as I know it. I don't know if it really changes any, but alright, so we are accruing money again. Good. So I can use that to start investing back into Mongolia again if I wanted to. So let's invest a little bit in their infrastructure and God damn it. God damn it. That's not how it's supposed to work. We don't want any biofuel refineries. Now what did they actually do? Fuel gain. Oh, just give you fuel. Okay. Well, okay. It's probably hacking again, I guess. Alright, so apparently there's also some decisions. International recognition. No. Cyber warfare. Yes. Keep stealing from the Americans. Alright, so let's see. Construction of infrastructure, Chinese political decisions. No. Power and influence. We're pretty good. So our threat is really low right now. Yes. This will drop their opinion to 0. Now I thought this would lead... 1 second. Gets events. China draws international... Oh, okay. Well. Let me see. Industrial espionage, cyber warfare, industrial espionage decisions, businesses first, global propaganda network. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Right, but not yet. We're gonna focus on something else. But the threat now seems to be mostly contained. So if I can get this up to 0, I can just start building mosques, and maybe these guys will, you know, stop pissing in my cereal. All right, so we managed to get some more political power. And I'm gonna... Ooh, okay. I think I'm gonna go back up to stable growth first, because this will give me another 10% more tax revenue. Then we'll start investing back and trying to get our influence back into Mongolia. They have been combating it a little bit, so... I don't know if there's anything we can really do to get them in. Alright, Japanese hackers failed. Alright, our cyber investments are paying off. Good. Alright, so that gives us also a nice chunk of political power that we can work with. How are we looking on research? It's pretty good. We got plus 44 because it's plus 3 in most of the states. Alright, but I want to get this done first. Also looks like we're getting closer to... Oh, cool. We can almost start... continue growing in our this tree again, this part of the tree, the Chinese mega project. We can do a lot of work here, which I think, what does this again do? Like, yeah, it screws their opinion a lot. Let's see, what gives me the most building slots? Because I am everything but efficient. Civilian industry. Okay, that's pretty bad, but both of them do it. So, but it just increases their opinion of them. Okay, this will give me 3. Another 6 is 9. Plus another 8 is 17. Just some infrastructure. 6 is 10. And heavy Ugyrs. So it's either, do you want happiness in that state, or do you want a lot more factories? Gotta confess, I want a lot more factories and get the happiness by spending some money on building mosques for them, so fuck them. Right, this is all done, so I don't care. This is all done, so that's that. We do use tanks, right? But we mostly use armored personnel carriers. So I think I want to go up and start working with these lads. This is the airborne version. Okay. We don't use infantry fighting vehicles. We don't use recon light tanks. I think we do use utility vehicles. So let's first go for not these, because I've got other plans. I don't care about this yet. Maybe I should start working on this. Not that this is looking completely over my head. Okay, ships seem to be simple. Okay, so man-the-gun system did not get implemented in this as well. Okay, helicopters, fixed-wing aircraft, bombers, air doctrines. Good, good. Okay, so there's not as much scariness in here as I initially thought. Let's take a look at my production list. Now, we use mounted anti-tank missiles, self-propelled artillery guns. We do use self-propelled artillery guns. So let's just start at the top, I guess. Because there is no 2005 version anyway. Are these tanks all looking like this? Or that they... no, they all look like Russian T-70s. Alright, there we go. We'll start with that one. We'll just work down a list of what we use right now. So it will be the armored personnel carriers, and I don't... We use utility vehicles, I guess, right? Apparently we don't. Okay. That's interesting. Right, anyway, anti-corruption. So he falls from grace. So again, yeah, I need also to fix some stability shite. Stability. A lot of this is let's see. People are calling me. And I'll end the episode right now, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.